Hey guys, it's Solly, and this is Real Madrid reviews. So this is actually the first video on the channel, and yeah, I wanted to share my thoughts on all things Real Madrid related. I've been a Real Madrid fan for like all my life, pretty much, and yeah, this year I was like, there's so many like different talking subjects. And I think after last night's match, this is actually a good time to discuss this. So I think this year Madrid have not performed very well, in my own personal opinion. And then also discussing it with my friend as well. So it baffles me like how we have some of the best players like in the world, right? But yet they're not able to pass the ball to each other. They're not able like to build like synchronization. The day before I was watching PSG and Liverpool. PSG absolutely amazing. And I was like, with the players we have, why isn't Madrid also performing like that? Like the performance this year has been quite poor, really poor. And I think maybe the only match that they really performed was against Man City in the second leg. But in saying that, after seeing Madrid the whole season, it was mainly because Man City was so poor. It's not the Man City of old, and they didn't show up on the day, and they were too slow, and Madrid was just having fun with them. But last night with Atletico, yeah, it sucks for Atletico to score like the first goal like after like 30 seconds, and then I was quite surprised at like how Madrid handled the game after that, because they seemed to be just like rushing things a little bit, where Madrid are normally like calm and collected and trying to pinpoint the right time to do their attacks. But I think that was, I saw like they were a little bit cagey and kind of rushing it, in the first half. And then second half, just didn't really show up really, as if like they're all waiting for like penalties. Atletico Madrid as well, waiting for penalties, like after like 50, 60 minutes of the match, So overall the match was, wasn't the best like spectacle. Atletico defensively sound, but I think going forwards, like they were just lacking something. They had better chances than Madrid, and if some of their players like Correa and the striker who came on, I can't remember his name. If they'd actually finished shots, like having nice shots, then like if Atletico got like one more goal, it was done. I think it was done, because Madrid cannot break down teams at the moment. We're too much of the same players. The same kind of player type. We got Mbappe, Vini, Rodrigo, pretty much the same player. We have Bellingham, Valverde, similar kind of profile. So they need to find a way to work as a team. So last night, like we got through by pure luck, pure luck, because of everything that occurred. But if we had lost that game, like I think it would have been quite embarrassing, because you can lose a football game. That happens to every team, but it's the way you lose it. For Madrid to play like they did, it's not really acceptable. You have the best players in the world, and Mbappe. Very few people performed for Madrid last night. Mbappe, Vini, Bellingham, Rodrigo, like they all didn't show up. The Tchouaméni didn't have the best of games, but you had some people who did their best. Valverde, as always, like he was playing with an injury, but still the best player on the pitch. Vasquez came on. He did what he could, started to help in actually finding space and finding those passes. and then you had Brahim always coming on and trying to make something happen, you know. Last night he did good. The only thing that was missing was now the quality, you know, which he had in previous matches. So like with Madrid now, like how it's going, yeah, it's not fun like watching them because they don't have a style of play. You have Vinny and Mbappe, and they don't want to pass the ball to each other. Like, how can that happen? You know, like back in the days, you had like the front three: Ronaldo, Benzema, and Bale. You know, and they knew how to synchronize with each other. It also helped having Kroos and Modric, who can find like amazing passes from anywhere on the pitch. And but they knew how to play as a team, you know. And this team right now, they don't know how to play as a team. Like I'm not seeing like where who's leading that front line, you know, who's leading that midfield, you know. Like Vinny had one of his poorest games last night. Not just the penalty, but just the whole game in general. Mbappe, nowhere to be seen. He made one good move that got us the penalty, which was amazing skill. Then he made an amazing tackle towards the end. So actually running back and doing something just that one time, you know. But Rodrigo normally was performing, but yeah, last night just wasn't there. But it's I think the main thing is that, yeah, as a fan, like I'm not seeing the development. We have the best players in the world. We have an amazing coach, and where is the development? Why are Madrid not dominating like the majority of football matches? Why are Madrid always on the back burner? You know, like with the players we have, like that should not be happening. You know, they should be dominating majority of matches, but they're not. You know, and it's this thing of like the thing that's I've seen the most, and that really frustrates me, is the lack of like passing. They're not able to create spaces like with passing the ball. So like 1-2, so give and go, you know, or doing like triangles and moving along together. I see so many times like Vinny gets the ball, runs, and he's running by himself, running into a dead end. Nobody's running with him. There's no options. Mbappe's the same. Bellingham's the same. You know, players get to the byline and there's no one in the box. You know, so it's like every player is just playing like individually, and you're not gonna win a football game like that. You know, so there's no synchronization in the team. There's no synergy. There's no style of play. And it's just it's not nice to look at, you know. So for myself, like I think with Ancelotti, like Ancelotti is one of the greatest managers in the world and one of the greatest managers in Real Madrid's history, but I think his second term might be coming to an end at the end of the season, because yeah, after he took the reins again, did amazing, gave us like the Champions League again, gave us the league again, Copa del Rey, and so much more. So, but yeah, like where is the style? Every team has a style of play, and I don't know what Madrid's style of play is. If we look at this current team, they're not a possession based team. You know, they can't play like PSG did against Liverpool. They can't play like Barcelona, you know. They can't play like Man City of last year. And they're not a counter-attacking team. You know, back in the days when we had Ronaldo, Bale, Benzema, you know, Casemiro, Marcelo, and then Dani Carvajal, and you know, the OGs, like they knew how to dictate play and manage the game. And they were very good on the counterattack, amazing on the counterattack. You know, they would do quick transitions, goalkeeper making those through balls. You would have the defense making the through balls, midfield making the through balls, and finding space. They could attack with literally like 2, 3 people. And it reminds me when Benzema was here and Vini. Like Madrid would fall back, mid block, and then sometimes low block, and then you have they win the ball, and then Kroos, Modric, and then now you have like passing the ball, and then now you have Vini and Benzema, just the two of them attacking, and they score a goal somehow. Like it was honestly amazing, But now it's like nobody's running behind the defense. Mbappe keeps on coming in to get the ball away from goal. So it seems like every single player, like they get the ball and their only thought process is I'm gonna run with the ball, and that's it. I'm just running with the ball, and then I'll see when I get there. When I get there, there's no options. Like there's no options for somebody on the ball, which is crazy. Which is crazy for me. So I think end of the season, like I think even regardless if we somehow win the Champions League, which knowing Madrid, they probably will, or winning the league. I think Ancelotti, maybe. I think Ancelotti should step down because now we need like an up and coming manager who can direct these talented players, these superstars, direct them, because it's not like before when we had those superstars and they were experienced, they've been through it all, and then now we can just tell them, okay, do what you want, what information can you give to Kroos and Modric and Casemiro, like one of the best midfielders in history, what information can you give to them? But with this current crop of talented individuals, they need that direction. They need like a style of play. When somebody's on the ball, they know exactly what they need to do. Okay, because passing it to Vini, it's not working anymore. Passing it to Mbappe, it's not working. And so they need to find a manager for next season who can build a style of play for this team and then develop the players that are already there. So the first 11, but the whole squad. So we have so many talented players. We have like Endrick, one of my favorite players, because this kid literally gets like 5 minutes at the end of the match. But every single time, or not every single time, but the majority of the time, he does something. In 5 minutes, he's able to score a goal, to give an assist, to win a penalty. So, but he hasn't been given any time whatsoever to actually play and develop. You have Brahim, amazing talent. He needs to play more. You have Arda Güler. So you have all these players that were buying. Madrid is now the last, almost like 10 years now, investing in the youth, and we need to now give them that opportunity to actually develop and grow. Because I think, for example, Endrick is going to be an amazing striker. Like I think if he plays and if he continues learning and learns how to play with a team, it's not he can't just run with the ball the whole time. If he learns to play with the team, man, in like 2 years' time, like I can see him leading the line in the front 11, because he's a proper striker. He's clinical. He knows how to score a goal. That's all that's on his mind, So I think Endrick is honestly amazing, and as well, like if we look at actually the current players that are there, for example, Valverde, amazing talent, can do anything with the ball, anything on a football pitch he can do. We haven't tried him out in goals, but I'm pretty sure he'll be good as a goalkeeper as well. But Valverde, we use him almost like as protection, as like the team is attacking, Valverde stays back a little bit to cover, Vasquez or whoever goes up front, or to cover the defense, and he's amazing at that. But I think we can give Valverde an even bigger role, because he is truly amazing. Like when he is given the responsibility to be on the ball, like he can create things. You know, he can get the ball, he can drive through midfield, he can find a pass. So he has the ability, I think, just and he can just do it all. Literally defend and attack. He can do it all, and we need to give him that responsibility because he's that much of like a talent, you know. So I think just bringing in a new up and coming manager, you know, with something to prove, and then now getting the most, you know, like out of the players that we already have, and then just getting like 1 or 2 players or something in the summer. So yeah, because honestly, like even now, like for the game on the weekend, I don't want to watch it. It's torture watching Real Madrid right now. Like it's honestly torture. So I'll still watch it, but it's just the last month. Yeah, last month, like the performance has really gone down. So, but yeah, something has to give because they can't play like this. And yeah, regardless if they win like the Champions League or the league, yeah, we can't continue playing like this. Like we need to perform better. We need to play better as a team. So they need a lot more synchronization, and they need to learn how to play together. You know, run together. You know, everybody just can't run. Like we need people to find those passes. You know, at the moment it's just Valverde, but we need Bellingham find those passes. You know, Camavinga find those passes. Vinny, find those passes. Mbappe, like run, run, and then somebody will find you. You know, so I think yeah, and then give a chance like to these young kids that are coming in. You know, to Endrick, to Guler, to Brahim. Brahim needs to play more. He's absolutely amazing. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of matches. But yeah, they really got lucky against Atletico. So. Now Arsenal next in the Champions League, so that's going to be interesting. I think, yeah, with Arsenal, I think they can beat Arsenal. Yeah, I think they can find a way. I think they can find a way to beat Arsenal. But yeah, when we reach the semi-finals and we're playing, I don't know, like one of the big dogs, one of the teams that are favored to win the Champions League. You know, if we come up against like Barcelona, Bayern, PSG, yeah, man, that's gonna be. I mean, Barcelona have already embarrassed us like twice this season, so yeah, we can't get embarrassed anymore. So, but yeah, let's see how it goes. All right, that's it for the first video, guys, and have a good day.